everybody's getting along, everybody's having fun. The shows down here have been fantastic, and it's we're just we're looking forward to tonight's show. I guess the most I guess the hardest thing would have been preparing yourself for the level of emotion that was needed to tell this story. You know, obviously this album is about the loss of Paul and everything that kind of came after that. And for a band like us, we wear aggression very easily, but when it comes to really opening up like that, and showing that side and sharing the emotions that we all kind of experienced, we knew that it was going to be probably one of the biggest things that we've ever done. So it was kind of preparing for that and making sure that we did it to the absolute best of our ability. And it was hard, but all good things are hard. Like nothing is ever easy when it needs to matter the most. And for us, we knew that kind of laying everything bare was going to be very difficult, but at the end of the day, it was going to be the one thing that was going to get us all through it. We try to be the embodiment of what's happening in the audience. For us, it's enjoying our own music and really putting on a show for the people in the audience. So for us, it's not theater. It's not anything that's forced or fake. It's honest, and it's real, and it's visceral. It's exciting. Like we're doing everything that the audience is doing in the audience. So for us, it's just about kind of sharing that, because it's the music that brings it out of all of us. For us, it's about the intensity and less about the theatricality. It was just me kind of looking around at the world going, you've got to be kidding me, really? And I have moments like that all the time. And I was kind of sitting at home, just really kind of going through everything in my head, and I just kind of went, you know what, I need to write all this down. And that's where the idea for the book came from, really. It came from just all of the internal, like, just kind of rants that I would go on, like just when I would see things at an airport, things on television, hearing crappy music, seeing people who were just terrible parents or whatever. I would just have this crazy dialogue going on in my head, and I just decided to write it all down. And I mean, that was really it. For me, it was more about making people laugh than really kind of admitting that I hate everybody. Like it was more about trying to inject some humor in while also making people think. And I think I was able to do that. People ask me all the time if I would go out and do a tour like that, and I gotta be honest, man, I couldn't do what real comedians do. Like it works in my show because it's loaded with people who know me, know my humor, get what I'm trying to get at. To walk into a comedy club and just do it cold in front of strangers, that's one of the hardest problems, the most difficult jobs to do. And I have several friends who are stand-up comedians, man, and I have absolute respect for them. So I don't think I could do it. They've all told me I probably could, but yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
You're a big fan of George Carlin.
Yes. I grew up listening to Carlin, and he's still to this day one of my favorites. We're very happy. We're thrilled with the way that Knotfest is being received, like all over the world. And we're doing it on our terms. Like this isn't just a way for us to make money. This is something that we've put our name on. This is something that we believe in. This is something that we want to be quality, not just another, heavy metal or hard rock tour. Like this is something that we take a lot of time to really put together. So For us, we're very proud of what we've been able to create, and this year is looking to be the biggest we've ever done, which is exciting. And we've already started branching out into other countries, and yeah, it's very very awesome.
There is a Chilean band are going to play in this Notfest edition. They're called The Reaction. Have you heard of them? Sid Wilson is working with it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We get submissions all the time, and we were very happy to put those guys on. We've got a couple bands from Iowa who are coming, to play. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we try to kind of pull people in from all over the place and really kind of give them a place to kind of share their art, share their music, and it's not just about putting together the safe set list, the safe bill. We want to represent everything from everywhere and just try to put together the best show possible.
Propose new
Absolutely, yeah. Because that's the only way it's going to live. That's the only way it's going to survive, is by promoting the new generation.
That's our artistic ethic.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. Anytime I get to create, man, there's a certain amount of angry energy that goes into that. I mean, there's certainly that side to Stone Sour. There's an angry humor that goes into my books and all of the writing that I put together. It's important to me to be able to kind of work out these issues, because it keeps me sane. It keeps me normal-ish. It keeps me grounded, and it helps me be a better person.
And what about Teenage Teen Killers? How was for you that experience, that huge super group?
Yeah. That was a good time, man. Like, I've been friends with a lot of those guys for a while, and when I was approached to be a part of it, I was like, absolutely, man, let's do this, And then we just did a Teenage Time Killers gig in LA in September 12th, and it was off the hook, man. Like, we were all like little kids standing on the side of the stage, like watching everybody play. Everybody from Neil, from Clutch, to Lee Ving from Fear. Yeah. It was awesome, man. Like, we had a really good time. We're touring into next year with Slipknot. That's kind of it right now. I mean, once we get done touring, we'll probably take another break. I'll go do Stone Sour for a while. Stone Sour has a new covers EP coming out called Straight Outta Burbank. Comes out either October or November, not really sure yet. And after that, just kind of whatever falls into my lap, So just kind of looking to see what happens.